Go check out FIFACoinTrader.com for excellent deals in buying and selling coins on FIFA Ultimate Team. Hey guys, Cullybo3 here, and welcome to episode 28 of the Real Deal. Now, we started this episode off with some trading. I know a lot of you guys will be surprised due to the fact that the market is currently crashing due to the team of the year coming out in just a couple of days' time. But I did manage to squeeze in a bit of trading, picked up some nice deals, and the key to trading at this moment in time over the next week or two is to buy your players and sell them on as quickly as possible. So get rid of them. If you leave them for a day or two, you could potentially be losing money depending on what price you got them for. But in general, players' prices are starting to decrease as people are selling their teams. So you'll see I did get some pretty good deals in there. Dani Alves I picked up for, I think it was 123,000. I just missed it on the screen. And a couple other ones in there like David Silva. I actually picked him up in a CF formation, and since he wasn't in his usual cam, I got him for that bit cheaper. And then there was a load of PKs in there who were surprisingly not being watched by anyone. And I'd say when this video comes out, a lot of you guys will go and try to trade with PK after you've seen what price I picked all them ones up for. But what you will notice is I opened a couple of packs, and then I actually decided to build a team. Now, one of the top comments on the last video was saying that maybe I should build a really cheap team, and basically just for gameplay purposes, so I can still play some matches and it's not just boring and it's not just training and the same old thing. It mixes it up, and I actually ended up building a Bundesliga team. It cost me under 20k. I'm not too sure exactly how much. The only players worth any value really were probably Royce up front there, and Diego Alves I think cost me in and around 2,500 to 3,000. Other than that, the rest of the players were pretty much discarded. Götze I think went for a bit as well. But it is such a solid team. I'm actually loving playing with it. A lot of you guys did say to either pick a Bundesliga or a Russian Premier League team, and I didn't want to get too sweaty with that Russian Premier League team, so I ended up going for a Bundesliga team. And a lot of you guys will be asking me why Javi Martinez or certain players are in there, but he's actually one of the best players in that team. Javi Martinez is a great CDM, and I'm really loving 3-5-2. I've never properly played with this formation. I played with it once or twice, not much in FIFA 13, and I gotta say I really do enjoy it. And what I did was I actually took this team and I decided to bring it into the Gold Cup and basically just test it to see how it would go up against other teams in the Gold Cup. And the team that I play in the first game, it will baffle a lot of you guys that play Ultimate Team quite a bit, because you will get well, when I seen the team I got a bit annoyed because of just how rookie-ish this guy is. He's so I don't know, look at that, like, look how many dead links. Come on, if you have enough coins to buy Robin, Messi and Ribery, you should have enough common sense to actually build a decent team. But hey, having all the coins doesn't mean having all the sense all the time, and this guy was absolutely horrible. He was clearly one of these people that either spent far too much money on the game and didn't spend enough on getting FIFA lessons, or he was the type that just lucked out and probably pulled one of them 88 rated Messis, or 86 or whatever rated Messi that went for like 4 or 5 million, and ended up selling them on and being able to buy a ridiculous amount of players. So this is one of your typical lucky FIFA 13 Ultimate Team players who is absolutely terrible, but he ends up with a very good team, but no clue on the concept of chemistry. But you see here, I do take a 5-0 lead, crossing in. Hey, he brings this keeper out. Götze is going to be there to punish him every day of the week. And he actually stopped playing at this point, and you will notice his player just stands there. And I wasn't going for anything in particular. I just done a little rainbow flick there and a volley into the goals. It's very easy when the other opponents, when your opponent isn't playing, to score them kind of goals. But that's how the game ended, 6-0. And I did progress into the second round. I come up against this guy with a full Premier League team. He's got a lot of pace up front. Cisse and also Agbong Lahore. He's got Sturridge and Hoylett on the wings. Walker, Jose Enrique, you can see he's got a lot of pace, and he was actually a very good player, and he really put it up to me in the first half. You'll see here he did end up taking the lead with Jibril Cisse. Forgot his name there for a second. And things went from bad to worse for me. He scored from a corner with Fellaini, and that made it 2-0. And at this point I was thinking, whoa, this Bundesliga team isn't as good as I first thought. And just to correct myself a bit there, going back on the team, and I know so many of you guys are going to bring this up. You're going to be like, it's not a full Bundesliga team. I can clearly see a Liga BBVA keeper in there. And yes, there is a La Liga keeper, but I just thought since I had them Brazilian centre-back backs, I'll throw in a very good goalkeeper, and Diego Alves is one of the best goalkeepers in the game. So yeah, that's why I decided to put him in there. So it isn't a full Bundesliga not Bundesliga 2. It's not a full Bundesliga team. It does have one La Liga player in there. So just to clarify that before I get a slew of comments on this video. And you'll see here I end up going 4-2 in the lead. So it was a complete turnaround for me and 2-0 down. Vine there with a very, very nice goal. And him and Royce are actually a great strike partnership. They have been just crazy for me. So good. I love playing with them. They do have pace to burn. Both have 90 pace, so you can kind of understand why they are so good. But you see there, I did end up finishing that game with a 5-2 win, and we progress in the semi-final of the Gold Cup, and we come up against a guy with a very good team. He actually has Royce thrown in there for absolutely no reason. He's got well, he has a mediocre link or an orange link into Podolski, but other than that, he's got dead links all around him. But some good players in there like Nani. I do end up taking the lead. Look at that ball from Vine into Royce, sorry. I always mess up his name. And yeah, when the game was actually dying down here, I gave him far too much space, but I didn't think he'd score from that tight of an angle with Nani. And I'm a bit disappointed that Diego Lopez, actually, or Diego, names of these players are totally going out the window, and I am absolutely butchering everything, so I do apologise for that. But yeah, this game goes to penalties, so I'm going to let it go into the in-game sound and let you enjoy them. So I'll chat to you after.
Put it away with great aplomb.
Yeah, and he's got power behind it as well, which makes life so difficult for the keeper.
And that's Diego Alves has saved it. He never looked as though he thought he was going to fail.
No, and I think the important thing is once you've made up your mind which side you're going to put it, you stick to that, and he did.
And he scores. Check. Good work. Penalty, Samir Nasri's the man. And the save by Diego Alves, acrobatic. I must say, he's got worry lines all over his face. Goal! Well, this is the toughest moment, really. He's got to score, otherwise they're beaten. He scored! Well, he knows now. One successful shot, and they've won it. Special save from Penacek. Splendid strike for the goal. What a moment for the penalty taker. He has to score, otherwise it's curtains. Well, he's put that away in real style.
Yeah, he kept his head down and he kept his head, more importantly. Good take.
And that's Diego Alves has saved it. And it is down to him.
Well, brave for volunteering, stepping up to the mark.
And he's put it away to get the winning penalty.
Well, it can look easy, can't it? And he's made it look easy there.
Oof, the penalty shootout.
So that's it, guys, and you'll see that I just scraped into the final of the Gold Cup with a pretty epic penalty shootout, some good saves in there and some good goals. But let's finish this episode off with the players that we put up at the start of the episode, and you'll see the prices that they all sold for. I am now over 360,000 coins, so a very, very good trading session. The big one there is obviously Alves that I sold on for 142k. I made about 12 to 12.5k profit off him, and Hamsik was another good one. Obviously all the PKs did me well, or done me well, and also David Silva made me quite a bit. So that is it for this episode. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and in the next episode I will be showing you the final of the Gold Cup, so if you want to catch that, subscribe right now. But that is it. I will see you next time.